The opening of Act 77 and the requirements of schools to create flexible pathways, as well as the push for proficiency-based graduation requirements, has had a pretty deep impact on our school.
I think the Engage Day was able to reflect flexible pathways in that it gave students a variety of exposure in terms of career clusters. It also gave them knowledge about a number of options that they can choose as they enter college and career after they leave high school.
We needed to make sure the school was providing opportunities to kids. And so we surveyed the entire student body, and from that, we engaged in roughly 25 interest groups.
Students are broken up into a number of different groups, and they meet on Fridays, every other Friday.
The goal of our Friday Explore Time and then the bigger Engage Day was just to get kids to realize that school can include your interests.
One of the things we did on one of our days was to try to talk about who the kids might want to job shadow with.
One of the teachers that work here is actually a professional client worker that used to work at a hairdresser and is still part-time hairdresser.
Mr. Tormey, our science branch teacher, he took a group of students to a UVM medical. I got to do a virtual colonoscopy. We also got a tour of the laboratories and hospital beds, and we were able to check out and view their virtual dummy, which is like a virtual patient.
Something that surprised me was that we were actually going to be able to do something. And it was fun to be able to do something with our classmates and to actually be able to have the physical feeling of what it's like to be a hairdresser or a cosmetologist or anything like that.
We're supposed to give students opportunities to do things and be themselves, and I should not be the sage on the stage. I should be the guide on the side and let them take the reins more often.
We were actually the teachers for this.
Yeah.
Nikki stepped back and let us have free reign over all the choreography, over the space in the theater, and over how we were going to perform it.
I felt like the Engage Day made it seem like it was possible to put a whole dance together in one day. That seemed like something I didn't think could happen, but it did. And it made it a little proud moment.
And this is just an unbelievable shift from what was automatic and easy to understand and communicate to a place where we're relinquishing that control and that authority to students and to families, but it's definitely causing us to look within, reflect on our practices of the past, abandon some, and add some new.